afternoon. This is Jared Rand, and this is the 3 p.m. Eastern Tuesday, July 17, 2018 Global Guided Meditation call. Continuing and thinking about getting closer connected to our God source within us, you can start to realize, which most of humanity has not yet realized, that's why we have so much separation on the planet, is that all of our power, all of our awareness, all of our insight, everything rests within the light of God, the God spark within us. Everything is connected to that source, the God source, and it lives inside of each and every one of us, each and every one of you. And the funny thing is that we are all constantly barraged with and bombarded with outside, look here, go here, go there, go here, go there, go here, go there. All that we could ever imagine knowing about so many things is in that God spark, in the light of God inside of us. And think about it, how long humanity has been kept at all costs from joining with that God spark. Okay? All of the outside diversion and distraction. You just think about it, it's pretty simple. You go over in your mind and you review everything that has taken place in your life, and all the stuff, all the written information, all the so-called gurus of history and meditation, all of these things, and you start to realize that it's all goes back to the God spark, to the higher self, to the soul, to the spirit. That is the key to our awareness, to our knowledge. Knowledge is power. And now the overlords, those that have kept humanity in a slave environment for so very long, know this. They're aware of it. So they do whatever they can, television, all of these things, these distractions, these, fluoride in the water that basically calcifies the pineal gland. And, we have so many situations in our lives where we ask outside. Think about that. We're looking for outside assistance. Now, that's like having a magic genie lamp inside of us and ignoring it. That's basically what it's like. It's like having an Aladdin's lamp inside of you with unlimited wishes that we ignore, and we look outside. It gets frustrating for many, as you well know. It's been frustrating for all of us, of the fact that awakening ourselves to the God source, the God spark within us, and all the mind chatter. We have we know ourselves as pure, unbounded consciousness. We all are a brilliant ball of unlimited creative energy. And we can invent any approach we want to this game. And it is a game. And it's up to us to choose one, no matter what's going on the outside of us. Choose one. Choose a game that's filled with fun, lightness, and laughter. And I guarantee you will love the results 10 years down the road. So everything in this life that we experience is an adventure. It's all an adventure. But see, what happens is that we get controlled, we get diverted, we get distracted continuously from childhood. And we never are able to connect, in most cases, with our God self. We just aren't able to connect. We don't connect. And frustration, all of these things flood in. Depression, sickness, ill health, all of these things flood in unendingly. And then we start saying to ourselves, what else is going to happen? Or, this is horrible. And, well, this is what I would have dealt, so I better deal with it. All of these depressing responses that we give ourselves and to other people. So when you look about this, and we talk about this crazy mind chatter, and if you realize that mind chatter has really nothing to do with you, it is just like a filter coming in, and all this stuff going on from all these things around you on a continual basis. Never ends. And it affects us because we are not connected. We are not one with ourselves. We are not one with our God selves. So we look at things, if we could, and we all can do this, is to decide for ourselves to pierce through all our mind's illusions, penetrate and pierce through them, of what is right and wrong, and we will start playing our best and enjoy outrageous spiritual adventure to the max. To the max. That's why I've always said that this life is meant for all of us to be a joy. It really is. But it's in our perspective that we're taught. It's in all the illusions that pull us into this falsification of existence, where we believe that we are outside of ourselves, okay? That God is in the sky looking down on us somewhere, or out there, or above us, looking down. And isn't it funny, the whole time humanity has existed, the key to the golden kingdom has always been inside these bodies, inside them, for every one of us. Every one of us. So, this is a spiritual adventure, an outrageous spiritual adventure for each of us every day, every single day. And you will find, I can guarantee you, that the more you go into yourself, connect with your God self, these meditations are helping and assisting in that. You are connecting with your higher self. That's the self that leaves the body when the body ceases to function to house your God spark. You leave it. You won't die. The body ceases to operate, but you go on endlessly, choosing your next adventure. And it's not about all the garbage that the overlords have put on humanity. The rulers, so to speak, quote unquote, that the despicables that have basically suppressed humanity and put all this on them of depression, of addiction, of stress, of anxiety, of worry, of fear. Think about that. That's the majority of energies that humanity is dealing with on a second-to-second basis in their physical lives. It's crazy. When we have the magic and the power at our fingertips to eliminate that by going within. So, in this meditation of the power of the God self, the God spark, that's the meditation. The meditation of us becoming one with the God spark, the higher self. Whatever you feel comfortable in naming it, but that's what it is. And what this means is, in this meditation, we are going to supercharge in our connection with our God spark, and we are going to include in the entire human civilization, the entire inner earth, the entire hollow earth, all beings, to connect much more, if they haven't already, but to connect much more and much deeper and closer to their God self, their God spark. You will feel a release of unwanted energies unlike you've ever experienced before. So when we begin here, we want you to go to your place where you are not going to be interrupted. So you want to go there now if you aren't already there, so that we can begin this powerful meditation. In your mind, go through the heart. Go through the heart. The heart is much more powerful than the mind. Stop listening to your mind. You will not find truth there. You might find the answer, but it will not be the truth unless it coincides with the answer in your heart. Your heart holds the wisdom. Your heart holds the future. Your mind knows nothing but the past. It imagines the future. Future will be just like yesterday, so it makes its decisions based on that. Only your heart can see beyond memory's horizon. That's very important. Only your heart can see beyond memory's horizon. Your heart holds the future. Your mind knows nothing but the past. And it imagines the future. And the future will be just like yesterday. So it makes its decisions based on that. So that's why we go through the inner heart, through the heart center. That's why we do that. Heart is the power center. You feel it in your heart, you'll know it in your mind. You feel it in your heart, you'll know it in your mind. Now, you relax the body. You desire to be relaxed, you want to be relaxed, so you just let things just fall off of you. Now, just let them all drop and dissipate and be transmuted by the purple transmuting flame, neutral light substance, and just let it go. Let it go out there. Let the purple transmuting flame send it back to the central sun for redistribution, transmutation, neutralization. Gone completely, head to toe. Now you want to breathe in. Breathing is very important to energize yourself and to calm yourself, put yourself in more peaceful existence. So you breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. You want to hold it 1001, 1002, 1003. You want to do it 3 to 6 times. And as you inhale, you are breathing in saturating energies of peace, prosperity, love, joy, bliss. All of it is coming in. We have this power and ability. You breathe it in, you feel it fill every part of you, saturate every part of your existence. Happiness, kindness, giving, sharing, all of it coming through. So that's what you're breathing in. Now when you exhale, you're exhaling all the things that you really don't care to entertain. Thoughts, whatever they are, whatever the things are that are in your body that you just don't care to entertain. You don't care to have them. So you just expel them. As you breathe out, you're expelling. You breathe that out, you expel it. It is sent back to the central sun, and it's neutralized permanently. So you breathe that out. Now, you want to go to your heart center. This is where we go. We go in through the heart. We go deep as we can. So we come into more and more peace. As we become more and more peaceful through the heart, we then come to the vortex, and the vortex is golden, white, pink light, purple transmuting flame, glistening, reflecting, and glittering, empowering, filling you with eternal love. You see your higher self, you join with your higher self immediately. You want to be with your God spark. You want to be in deep communication with your God spark, literally. You join it. So, now that we've all joined with our God sparks, We're all in communication with each other. All of our God sparks are communicating in high reverence, blessings, and goodness, and love, and care, deep love. We're all communicating. Now, at this point, we invite all the archangels, the cherubim, the seraphim. We invite all of the ascended masters. We invite all of the fairies and the sprites. We invite all of the loved ones who have passed over, all of the light beings who are of love and from Prime Source Creator God's eternal love. They are all invited to this meditation. And they come in, and they are with us. We are all protected by a perfect sphere, a bubble, of Prime Source Creator God's, Father, Mother God's eternal love. And the only thing that can penetrate this eternal love is, this sphere is eternal love. That's it. So we're all protected. We're housed in this wonderful sphere and bubble. And we all, arm in arm, float up above the planet. We see our meditative sphere glistening and reflecting and glittering in the golden, white, pink light, purple transmuting flame, housing all of our meditations that we've had since February 12th of this year. We've been doing these quite a long time, every day. We're accumulating much, all in perpetual motion. And so we begin to feel the warm rain saturating from the tops of our heads, flowing down, saturating every part of us, every existence of our being. And we are embracing our God spark in deep love and communication more than we ever have before. This God spark is glowing and emanating a beautiful golden, white, pink light, purple transmuting flame, multiple colors. And you can feel the warmth and the eternal love and deep connection God spark is sharing with you. It's very profound. You can feel it in every cell of your existence. This awareness melts away all of the complications of negativities in your existence, in your living experience here on planet Earth. It obliterates them. They all are disintegrated into nothingness. Each one, your God spark assists you in eliminating all of these entrapments that your physical self has been tricked into bringing in to reality. You literally let it go. And your God spark is doing this lovingly. You feel it. You're being released from all of these burdens. All of them. Each one melting away. And at the same time, in opening up with all of humanity and all of their God sparks, we are calling out for them to join with their God sparks, to go deep within through their hearts. So we're talking to their God sparks, asking their God sparks to communicate in any way possible to get them to flow with and combine with their God spark, to float and to experience the eternal love and the happiness and the joy and the adventure of this existence in these bodies. So we're flowing. You can feel the vibrational frequencies. You can feel it increasing. It cannot not increase. And our hearts are the only thing that can see beyond memory's horizon. So we are blissful to have such a loving relationship with our God sparks. It is growing and strengthening. Whenever we're in need of anything, we go within. Always go within. And this is happening with humanity. We are assisting with this awakening. We are assisting with it. And what follows is peace across the planet, prosperity across the planet, kindness, sharing, giving, no conflict, no anger, no aggression, no guilt, no ego, all melted away. That's what this creates, our connection with our God spark, with humanity connecting each and every one of us with our God spark. Establishing a very deep, loving relationship that will only grow from this day forward. I'll join you in the meditation, and I'll be back to close it out.
This is Julie Joy of the Young Lightworkers. I am going to pause the recording for the several moments of quiet. Feel free to pause your own device, listening device, and when you are ready, join back with us for the wrap-up.
Communication that you are having with your higher self, your God spark, the rest of humanity, this upsurge of power, of deep eternal love, is expanding on an astronomical basis. So, we've engaged and will continue to expand on this deep eternal love and our relationship with our God sparks and our awareness about us and our continued assistance of transmuting all of the negative energies on this planet, all of the aggressiveness, all of the negative, the anger, the egos, the frustrations, the stresses, all of it, neutralizing it as we speak, continually. As it surfaces, it's neutralized. As soon as it surfaces, it's neutralized. All across the planet. All that we're bringing in is peace, prosperity, eternal love, caring, sharing, giving, helping, assisting, loving continuously, blissful, joy. It's an adventure, a joyous adventure for each and every one of us. I wish everyone a perfect health, a supercharged perfect health, a perfect bliss, a perfect relationship with your God spark, a perfect calmness, a perfect peace, perfect prosperity, perfect joy, perfect bliss, perfect kindness, perfect sharing, perfect generosity. And may God bless each and every one of you. And we will be back here at 3 p.m. Eastern Wednesday, July 18th, 2018.